Hey, how's everybody doing? Sorry I don't have my little stand, but I got some pretty interesting stuff to show you today. We hit up a nice flea market. I got some of those yesterday. Hit up a nice flea market this morning, and it was like a little kind of like an antique store type of thing. It was like a big warehouse, and well, one of the boxes was filled with comic books from the 40s and 50s, and these are all basically coverless books back here. Now, sadly, the guy bought them from, they've been in storage, they've been in someone's attic since like the 50s. And sadly, somebody did get to them before the guy I bought them from and grabbed all the superheroes, so there is no superhero. But there is some horror. As you can see, there's some really nice ones, like really super clean Walt Disney comics and stories. This one looks like probably no joke, that looks like a 9.4, 9.2. It literally looks brand new. I don't see any, well, maybe a 9.0. Little ticks, spine ticks here and there. When was the last time I saw a book from the 50s, early 50s, that minty? And then there's some books like this that are like 1.0s. And then, of course, you got these. Hot Rods Racing Cars number 3. Sadly, that's a return book. What they would do, they would slice this off, and they'd return the book, and they would discard all this. And they would probably sell these for like 2 cents or 5 cents. So I think I probably paid about $1 a book. It was $200 for the whole box, which wasn't bad. I saw a couple times. I said, I'll take a shot. First, wanted to offer $150. He wanted $225. So we went back and forth, and he said, give me $200. So I said, okay, done. So without further ado, let's have a look at these beauties. We got Walt Disney's Comics and Stories number 137, I believe. This will be volume 12, number 5, February 1952. And I think that's an ultra high grade. This one's a lower grade. This one is 4-Color Comics number 248, or Walt Disney Mickey Mouse and Black Sorcerer. I did see one major key in here. It's got the cover detached. It's a multi-$1,000 book in this condition, but it's not in this condition. So I'll show it to you as I come up to it. Like the cover is completely torn off, but all the pieces are there. So your next one, I remember actually seeing this one. This one's Thrilling Adventures and Stamps number 1. I don't think there was a number 2. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at Mickey Mouse. I think he's 1952. Let's see. I don't want to damage it even though it's already 1948. Okay, looks like it's 1948. Yep. 1949. So that one's from 1949. And this one is from, let me see, October of 51. October of 51. Look at that. Then we get some of these really cool ones. We got some war books. Those are really nice. Mr. Universe, I'm going to guess. Oh, number 5. I love all these. I love Golden Age comic books. They're so beautiful. And if you get the really true Golden Age books, like these fat, thick ones on the bottom, from like the 30s and 40s. Okay, this one's April 1952. Very cool. And this one's actually really nice. This one's War Battles number 2. I think this is from April of 1952. Most of the books are going to be from 1952, but there are a couple from the 40s mixed in. Yep, April of 52. Issue 1 is in here too, but it's coverless. It's like, boo. I saw a piece of it, you'll see right here. Kind of makes me want to cry. War Battles number 1. But it's just a cover. That did help lower the price of the books, thankfully. Oh, here we are. We got With the Marines number 1. That is Toby Comics. I never heard of them before. The sad part was you looked through all the books, and I was kind of hoping I would have kept it a surprise. So 1953. It does have a split, and it's probably a 1.8, maybe a 2.0 at best. And I I absolutely adore Atlas books, which was of course Timely, Atlas, Marvel. These are cool because it would have been nice if there would have been a 1960 Groot, first appearance of Groot. Well, let's see, this one's called Men Comics number 13. I'm going to guess April 1952. This one looks like it's a 4.0, a 3.0. And let's not grade them because it's kind of stupid. 1951. Very cool. And this is the one I saw on the top of the box when I saw the... And I'm like, okay, those are super clean. This one's another Atlas book. I love Atlas. Spy Fighters number 7. And I think this one's March 1951. Let's see. I want to do this without hurting the books because some of these are high grade. March of 52. Oh, this one's cool. This one's got to be from the 40s. This book looks like it's from the 40s. Bad Men of Tombstone. That one's really cool. And this one here might actually be a superhero book, you know. That one was weird. So let's see, this one is, somebody wrote September 29th on it. 10 cents, of course. I'm gonna take this off screen so I can see the date. When you get older, your vision goes to hell. 1950. So I was close. And then we got Young Men, Saudi Top. A little chunk is missing out. This number 14. I'm gonna guess that's also March 1952. Let's take a peek. And let's see. March 1952. So again, these are all gonna be from 52. I just don't want to know what the other guy got. Ooh, this book's like, oh, this book might be from the 40s. Nope. 50s, after 50, because it's got that on it. The whole Wortham thing. That was before they had the comics code. They tried governing themselves. Let me see if I can do this right. I don't want to hurt the comic, because it's issue number 1, or number 58. So it's got their little, that was done by Gaines, William Gaines. Ooh, that might be the first appearance of Woody Woodpecker. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to Fight Marines, number 12. Oh, how it just says 10 cents. This is probably going to be also, oh, that's got a nice cover. And I'm hoping some of these are by major, what do you call it, 1951. Hoping a lot of these are like some Jack Kirby art in here. That'll be really nice. Okay, so Heroic Comics number 12 is January 1950. So this book was actually published in November of 1949, because they're always a month or two behind. So here we got an early Woody Woodpecker. Alright, cool. That'll be 4-color number 232. That's a trick. If you ever see Dell Comics and they got numbers on the side, that's not Woody Woodpecker number 242. That's called 4-color comics number 252 or 232. So it should say this is 1949. Yep. This one is 1949. There's no month. I love books from the 40s. Ooh, there's a nice one. That's gonna be from the 40s too. Then we got nice. Look at this really cool glossy cover of Roy Rogers comics. It's not number 1 because I know number 1 is just his face, but this might be an early issue, like number 2 or 3. It's got a nice photo back cover from one of his films. See, I do apologize. There's not really much light in this hotel room because we're doing a convention. Let's see, January 1949, number 13, 1949. Very cool. So this one's published in 48. This one's really cool. Donald Duck, 4-color number 199. And that is, I'm going to say this has to be from the 40s. 1948. Yep. No, it's weird. There's no month. It just says 1948. And we got here an Earl. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a nice DC book here, folks. We got a DC. Nice. We got Marvel. We got DC. This is funny, folks. I'm going to say, based on the thickness, I'm going to say 1946, 1947. Because it has the 10 cents. That was 48 to 49. They wrote it out. 52 pages. Yeah, it's got to be late 40s. Hollywood Funny Folks, number 19. Okay, April 1949. Very cool. Or as I used to say on when I'm on Twitch. That's cool. Here we got Battle Stories number 3 by Fawcett. Now Fawcett is known for Shazam. This is our big character. Or Mr. Marvel. Or Captain Marvel, I'm sorry. Wow, look at how good the ink did. That's amazing. Probably from sitting in the attic. Volume 1, number 3, May 1952. Very cool. And I love the smell of these. They smell like old comic books. Joe Yank, number 4, from Standard Comics. It's a nice 10 center, of course. They're all 10 centers. This one's going to be 52, I believe. Yep. May of 1952. Good old Joe Yank. And we got another Fawcett book, Soldier Comics, number 3. I'm going to say May of 52, because the majority of these books are from the early 50s. Yep, 1952. Just think, when these books came out, most of these books, Series 1 of Topps 1952 was out, because that came out around April of 1952. Now, if any of these are October 52 or December 52, That was when Series 6 came out, the infamous Mickey Mantle First Topps card. Aw, sadly there's a little paper loss here. This one's beautiful though. Battle Report by Fawcett. It's might be number 1 because there's no issue number. It is, yep, issue number 1, August 1952. So that's number 1. And yes, there are some ECs in here too. I did see them. So that kind of got me a little excited there. Here we got a nice 4-color 328. Nice. Is that a Carl Barks Donald Duck? I love the Walt Disney script on top. That is so 1940s and 50s. This one is from 1951. Awesome sauce. Now you're going to see these numbers jump up very quickly because they're publishing not 12 of these a year, the 4 colors. They're publishing like 100 of them a year. Oh, we got Sniffy the Pup. Okay, what happened was after the whole horror thing happened with EC Comics, they started going away from superheroes, more into horror, and then they started going into pets. Hence why Crypto made his first appearance in 1955, which would be Adventure Comics number 210. So this is Sniffy the Pup by Standard Comics number 5, which would be 1949. November 1949. Very cool. I think it's the most books I've ever owned from the 40s in one shot. And someday you're going to see me doing this with 30s comics. But that's going to be insanity. Because that's probably going to be $100,000 worth of books. So I think these are probably worth about $5K, possibly. Of course, if I get them graded, that'll cost like $3K. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We got Monkey Shines Comics. I'm going to say number 1. This is by... I do like how it looks like a Tom and Jerry, kind of really cool. Let's see. Fago did the art. Oh, these are so cool. July 1949. Monkey Shines number 27 by Unity Publishing. And after, if you know about Seduction of the Innocent, saying comic books were evil and all that fun stuff, Dr. Wortham put a book out called Seduction of the Innocent, and the United States government went after all comic books, and most of the companies went out of business. Nice. Here's an early Tom and Jerry comics. It's not too early because it doesn't say Our Gang Comics up here. The earlier issues of Tom and Jerry say Our Gang. So Our Gang number 1, 1941, is the first appearance of Tom and Jerry. And on issue number 1, Tom appears brown instead of his traditional gray. That was a mistake. Okay, it's not too bad. It does have a little folding, but oh look, we got Droopy Dog on the back. That is cool. I'm gonna say let's say number 121. Let's see how close I am. 1951. Wow, number 62. Boy, am I way off. September 1949. So I do have one from 48. It says Our Gang presents Tom and Jerry comics. Ooh, this might be number 1. I think this one's issue number 1. War Combat from Atlas. I do love my Marvel and my DC. But I don't put anything down on the other companies. Other companies are great. Dell with their 4-color. I'm going to say this one's probably from the 40s as well, based on style of art and coloring. Nope, May 1952, and it's issue number 2. Alright, cool. And we got Kid Cowboy here. Let's see, number 11. I love the little 10 cents in the corner. This is by St. John Comics. I think St. John was the first one to put out Casper Comics, 1949. Boy Marvel of the Wild West. It is number 11 from October. Oh, this is the newest one. This one's from 1953. So when this would have came out, Series 2 of 1953 would have been out, which I think is, Series 1 was Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle. No, Series 2 was Mickey Mantle. So you could get your third Mickey Mantle out of there. And here we have Warfront Comics, number 3, War's Hell. I'd like to know, look at that wonderful art. That is just phenomenal art. That is so cool. Almost looks like Nick Fury without the patch. Let's see, did somebody add? Nope, I thought somebody drew a little heart on there. Let's see, I'm going to say late 40s, early 50s, January of 1952. And sadly, some of the comics are starting to lose a little of their paper, so I got to be careful. 52 pages, all comics. February 1950. So we got Volume 10, number 5. And I'm wondering if any of these have the first appearance of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Oh, here's the big one. Okay, I gotta find this. This is a big book. This is like a 5-figure book in 9.0 or better. This one's insane money. So let me take this one carefully off. Let me find the cover. I know it's underneath it here. Let's see. When you see this book, you're gonna be like, wow. No, it's not a superhero book, but oh, there you are. I just gotta be real careful because even in this condition, this book will probably pay for the whole collection. I think even in beat up condition, this is a multi-$100 book. This is Fawcett Movie Comics number 15. This is a Major Key, the Man from Planet X adaptation. Now the back cover, front and back cover is still attached. Front cover sadly is detached, but it is complete. This book in 9.8, or not 9.8, like a 9.0 is like $6,000 or $7,000, and I think in this low grade it's about 200. So at least that pays for the whole collection. So that's always a good one. This might be a really old one. Look at this one, number 11, Fun Comics. Oh, that's L.B. Cole. Nice, that's L.B. Cole art. He's known for a lot of, oh, what the heck did he do? I think he did some of the EC stuff. He's a great artist. He's a legend. Okay, this is Fun Comics, Star Publications, July 1953. I really thought it would have been older. Shows how much I know about the early Silver Age and the late Golden Age. We got Frank Buck, Bring Him Back Alive. Ooh, that's a Fox comic. Fox Comics is known for someone called Wonder Man, and they came out issue number 1, 1939. DC sued them because it was too similar to Superman, and they yanked it. And then you never saw Wonder Man again. He only appears in issue number 1. So this is Frank Buck number 3. Son of a biscuit. So it's number 3, September 1950, issue number 3. And here we got an early copy of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, The Adventures. Later on, it will be changed to The Adventures of Jerry Lewis. I think in the 50s issue. I'm going to say this one is July of 1951, issue 14. So I think issue 1 was 1949. Oh, look at that beautiful DC in there. Maybe you can see that. I love the little DC logos and stuff. Because I do have some Supermans from the 40s, and I love them. Okay, July 1954. Wow. This is now the newest one. And what we got here, Ken Blake of the Secret Service. And I always thought, I don't know if you could see it on the camera. If you look at the word Secret Service, you could see the next page coming through. I always thought that was a byproduct of pressing comics. Well, here we are, an unpressed book that's been sitting since the 50s in an attic. And while it's not exact, it was never pressed. I thought that was just a... So we got Secret Service number 6, Ken Blake. Beautiful condition. Probably a 3.0 or 4.0. It is March 1952. Very cool. And look at the cool backs on them too. You got pictures on them. Or sometimes you get stuff like that, or advertisements. Okay, that would have been a good book if half the cover wasn't torn off. Okay, so we got another Frank Buck. I'm gonna say probably number 4. I don't think it's gonna be number 1 in here. Oh, Frank Buck, number 1. A little beat, 1950. But so originally this was called, it says, Frank Buck, formerly My True Love, July 1950, number 71. But if you look it up, it's technically issue number 1, or -1. Here we go, another wonderful Atlas book. I love how a lot of the Atlas books look very similar with their text and their little numbering system, their 10 cents. Let me say this one does have some paper loss, so it's probably a 1.0, and it's very flimsy for a 1950s comic. So it's number 11, December 1951. Very cool. And now we have something called, this is from Star Comics, The Horrors of the Underworld. Sorry. Oh, that might be All American Air Force number 1. Oh, sadly that is missing. It's not folded over. Let's see. I'm gonna say 50, could barely September 53. So it looks like the books are 48 to 54. And look at this. Okay, that's a thick one. Oh, look. 2 copies, different ones. All American Air Forces. Probably issue 1 and issue 2. 10 cents, 10 cents. I'm going to guess this is the older one with the fatter 10 cents. Look at the beautiful back cover. And this one is issue number 8. Wow, October 1952. But boy, oh boy, did they messed up on the cutting, man. Half of the indice is gone. Okay, this one's probably number 9 then. Number 12, A1, number 91. So this might technically be issue number 1, 1952. Little Air Forces. And our next book up is Real Life Comics. Well, I thought the reason to have comics was to escape real life. But then again, you got the true crime ones. Standard Comics, issue number 59 from 1952, December 52. And then we got U.S. Tank Commandos. It's a really nice one. Now we'll have a lot of the little blurbs on there, the little hype thingies. Fighting Daredevils of the USA. Avon Publications, number 4, 1953. Oh, what is this one? Henry Aldrich. I'm guessing this is Dell's version of Archie Comics, because you can see they definitely have the whole teenager look and feel to them. Let's see, this is October, December, that's got to be the 40s. No, 1950, but they did do multiple months in the late 40s on a lot of comics. And this is a chubby book. Ooh, I see a good one. I see an EC comic. So let's see, we got Walt Disney Comics and Stories, July 1950. I love that. It's all, it looks like he's frozen. Poor Donald Duck. And this one, let's see a condition on this one. Probably a 2, maybe a 3.0. We got Frontline Combat, number 5. A beautiful book there. Okay, hold on, we're gonna pause.